Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of our FortressCraft Evolved playthrough. No, yeah, playthrough, not let's play. Huh? What you want?
For the duration of this let's play, I shall be a mime. It's conducive to my character.
Oh gosh. Okay, fine, fine.
You told me to scrap that?
Then shut up and listen. All right, mime, filthy.
I'm trying.
You're
I'm
failing.
trying to be a method actor, and you're killing my dream dad.
You're failing. That's fine. You don't have to talk. Okay, so in this episode, as we're wasting precious time.
Precious time. What are you talking about?
Look.
We playing video games.
Look, all I want to do is. Why do you gotta diss me so hard? All I want to do is get coal and copper and tin, and
I'm pretty sure we got 2 of those forever.
Yeah, but we have to automate it. This game's about automation.
So, doesn't make any sense.
Oh, come over here quickly. You'll see a flying like sack thing, and that's our enemy already.
Wait, where are you at?
By me, behind you, this way, over here.
Jeez, I'm
this
trying to
way.
see your name. Yeah,
Yep.
Your name was tiny.
Yep, that's why we got the GPS mod, and we'll use it. So
Where's the GPS mod? Like,
That-
on screen.
it's not here yet. We have to build a. The guy didn't make it free. We have to buy a physical button, or buy. We have to build a physical device. All right, he already splatted. But there's.
Splatted.
Did I tell you that there's killer bees? Those are our enemies.
No.
Oh, or killer wasps, I should say.
I have to let you know I'm allergic. So
Yep, so-
if this turns sideways, you're paying my bills.
Yep, that's fine. So let me go back to ping ore, because we had a copper ore node somewhere over here, and I've already lost it. Which
Why do these come back so fast?
I don't know.
Are we on easy?
Nope. All on normal. I promise. No cheaty.
No cheating.
Not cheaty. All good.
You're telling me this happens in every game you play?
Yeah, I harvest them and then
They just sprout back
it could be a mod.
immediately.
Oh, then it could be a glitch on your end, like just a latency error. So just a client update, and it's like, hey.
Oh, okay. So it's basically saying that I didn't.
Right. It could be like a type of rubber band. I don't know. I'm not a network engineer. I just know some things about networking and coding, and then I pretend like I know the rest. Okay, so right here, for everyone that's watching, since already Bossgreen716, aka Ben, aka Noob, aka the real one, decided he's going to be a mime, I'm just going to sit
First
here.
thing first. Yeah, I've really been holding to that character trait, dude.
Say, you've been really bad, and I can't help that. So what we're going to do is...
You're my acting coach. Come on.
Oh, you never told me.
What am I paying you for?
Yeah, right. So what we're gonna do is every device needs power of some kind. So the way we're gonna supply this ore node, or I should say this ore extractor with power right now, is by just force feeding it power through this battery and through the actual node out of our battery. So as you see, I am at 0 battery. We're gonna run into the first problem you will probably run into many times, is hypothermia. So this hypothermia is spelt out on the screen.
Can't you just throw down a torch?
You can, but you're going to need power regardless. And if you let it get all the way to the A, and if it's highlighted in that weird, like, ice text, it means you're going to die. So, look, for instance, if I'm over here on a torch, it doesn't keep me warm. It slows it, I believe, but not keep me 100%. So, that's why at the first beginning episodes, until we can get really, solar panels on our system and stuff...
Epic Pro status?
Until Epic Pro status, we have to stay pretty close to the base. So, let's go back. I think it was back up here. Yep, right there. Wow, so these ore nodes are pretty close to our base. So one cool thing, Ben, if you want to also look, is if you go in your inventory, not your inventory, but if you go on your keyboard and hit K, you'll see like this cool, like, weird looking, like, overlay come up on your...
Oh, cool.
So if you look around at like the central power hub and stuff, you'll see all like the laser powers and the batteries and the
yeah.
So that's good if you're trying to build.
Shows you your power dynamics.
Right, and it shows you if logistics and if things were gonna get clogged, if things are clogged, and also the biggest thing is what it'll let you do is it will let you know which direction to start digging. Like for instance, what I'm doing here for our.
Oh, I just hit U for map mode. It looks so cool.
Yep. So there's even more in the depth. So if you hit K and then U, you get into a super in depth. So if you're many levels underground, you can start seeing machines and problems. And so there's that. I can't seem to get out of this dang hole.
Does purple mean anything specific? Like, there's lots of colors here.
I'm not 100% sure as of right now the color scheme. Like, I pay attention, and so, like, I've kind of learned. So I think purple means power, as you can see, and, like, green means active or online, and then red means full or not operating, because this hopper you can see right here is full. So if we just hit Q and we...
This conveyor belt's not operating?
Well, it is, but it's full, because if you look, the storage hopper it's connected to is full, and then so the conveyor belt is getting into a backlog, which is fine. That's totally fine for this, at least. So the reason why I used it is because our coal is way down this direction, and we want to be able to... Okay. That was
I just hit buttons. Oh.
That was a hard frame tank. I don't know why I have so many problems lately. Okay, so let's... I think I have some...
Add and remove storage full. What?
Okay, so...
Add only.
No, remove only.
Remove only?
Yeah. So that's actually important. So when you're playing with hoppers, you can set them to remove or add only. Now, the direction that you should think of it from is from the hopper. So if things are gonna be put into it only, then add only. It will only let things be taken into it, but not removed from it. If you want to remove from it only, then you hit remove only, and it will only allow things to be pushed out of it. But there is this cap. There is a kind of a workaround. Conveyor belts, regardless of what the hopper is set to, other than lock, will pull or push into a hopper. It's only if you have other machines nearby, you don't want them pulling it from it.
Our viewers will soon find out that I'm a simple man, and I'm going to need many times.
That's fine. So right now, we're going to go into...
Why is there a big hole in the middle of our setup here?
Because if you were paying attention, that's going to be our coal, our copper line. So if you follow this back this way...
I didn't scan anything, so I couldn't see.
Check.
Oh, okay.
It's one time and done. So if you scan it and research it, I get it too.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be our copper line. So now I have some copper. We're going to inefficiently make it into copper bars so that you can see kind of what's going on here. And then we'll also be able to show you. You just scanned it just lets me know too now. It just told me you scanned a copper node for 4.2 million. That's ridiculous. So come over here.
I was just over here like, oh, I'm going to...
Use your tether or your grappling hook with F.
Not G, it's F. Ah.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Not grapple, F. Okay, so now that I have
G for grapple, guys. Come on.
Now that I have some ore on me, here, I'll let you do it. So I just threw the ore on the ground, and you should have probably picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now look. If you look at these two hoppers, you'll see pictures on the front of them since they're both facing us. You'll see one with an arrow pointing down, and then an arrow pointing up. So those are also visual clues as to what the hoppers are doing. So for instance, this one's add only. That's why it has the arrow going into it. The next one, if you can guess, is going to be remove only. So go ahead on the left side, put that copper ore into this hopper, put it on your hotbar. Yeah. And then you can force feed it in with E, I think it is. Or it could be Q. I'm not. Yeah, E should force feed it in.
I have it selected and it won't let me.
No.
It won't let me drag. It won't let me.
Okay, so are you in the actual hopper interface?
There we go. I'm now in my inventory.
Okay, so if there's two ways to do it, and so let me show you. That is YouTube. So if you go into the hopper, you can hit E, and then you can hit I, and then you get into an inventory view where you can then, click it in like that.
Yeah.
Or if you have it on your hotbar and you don't access the inventory of the hopper, you can just force feed it in with Q? No.
Q.
Is
like
it
batteries?
No. Okay, so maybe I lied. Maybe you can't. All right. So then just, I guess there is a button.
Go back and bleep it all out.
Yep, and just take two. No.
No, we're just gonna dub over easy. First you do a thing, and then you do the other thing.
There is a way to feed into it. I know there is. Open interface. Oh, T. There it is. It's T. There is a handy, in the bottom left corner, there's a handy tooltip button that'll let you know. You can also, if you want to refine it, you can hit Control, and if you can see, it will only store 1. If I hold Shift, it will only put increments of 10 in. And then I have to get, although I've played this game, I haven't played it in a while. So now, if you hit E on the, in the middle, that's smelter.
Yeah.
You can see that it's set to 0 degrees temperature. So watch what happens. I did this so that I could show you. So if you hit remove only, the temperature will now start increasing. And so again, this game is very visual. So instead of having to always access inventories, you can just look at the front of the smelter and it will tell you what bar it's going to smelt next and the internal temperature.
Okay.
So I believe...
Gotta get pretty high up there.
Yeah, so I believe it needs to get up to 1800 or 1200 degrees Celsius. And so then swap this around. So now, because we have this hopper set to remove only, this smelter won't auto-eject into this hopper on the left. But it will auto-eject into the hopper on the right because it's set to add only. So it only wants stuff, while the other one only wants to remove stuff.
Okay, and because they're sitting next to each other, they just move like that.
Right. So because it's, yeah, one space, the hoppers just push into it and pull from it versus needing conveyor belts. The only time you need... you can't exactly, or I should say you can't directly push items out of a machine. You have to have a hopper attached to it. So even if I were to take these conveyor belts and put it on this ore extractor, if without a hopper, it would not pull from it. There has to be some type of storage next to it.
Does the conveyor belt in game not...
What's that? You're breaking out.
Okay, so in game,
Yep.
if I'm looking at this conveyor belt, it doesn't move at all?
It will. Watch.
It will.
Look at the conveyor belt. I'll take some of this.
Okay.
It's just because it's full. But yeah, it will move. You'll see everything. Again, this game is very visual. I don't know how this... It's a one-man team if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how he does it because it doesn't take... You'll have crazy conveyor belts and machines running every way, and it doesn't tax your system down like you would think it would. So however he's doing it is ingenious. Okay, so now if you look over here at the hopper over here...
I've now crafted a...
Okay, you've
power.
already went one step ahead. So you already took the bars.
I'm over here.
You're
I'm
good.
thinking
You're good.
3 steps ahead. I'm playing 4D underwater hungry chess.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure. So now, with that, we're gonna go ahead and make some more conveyors. And if you can see, the fast conveyors need copper and tin, but one just basic conveyors needs 1 copper bar to get 15 slow conveyors. And yes, they're slow, and I'm about to show you now as I push them this way. So let's go ahead and put more power into our system so that it can keep giving us more copper ore.
How do I give my Arthur his power unit, or does it just have to be in my inventory?
Okay, so that's a great question. Hit I for inventory.
Yeah.
You should see this little green button.
Green button.
Or green battery, sorry.
Yeah.
So
I got it.
If you hit S for suit upgrades, another menu will pop up. Left click to grab it, and you don't have to drag, but left click and then put it in your suit and hold S again to close it, and now it's in your suit, so it won't take up an inventory space.
Sweet. But because it's in my inventory, it
acts, right?
powers my Arthur.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they're
and he does exactly...
He's really a portable battery, is really all he is. If you want to be blunt about it, he's your friend, but more importantly, he's just a battery.
You're just using all of your friends, apparently.
Yep. So that's why that's why Super Dig is huge, because I just super built all of these conveyors with just one click.
Shift left click?
Yep,
or
shift right click in my case. So now... to teach you just real quick, if you're putting down things, it does matter which direction you face, and sometimes it will face the wrong way. So for instance, if you see this conveyor right here, it's the wrong way. There's 2 ways of rotating it. You can hit R to just do like a completely not random, but it would go clockwise. But let's say it's this way, but you know which direction it want. You can use the open and close brackets to change it.
Open and close brackets.
So if you know like you're doing, so
I'm just gonna flip it a bit.
Yep.
Just to make you angry.
No, it's fine. It's hurting you too.
I'm over here like, dang it! It didn't make him angry.
And it's messing you up too. But so there's that. I mean, I want to make this entertaining, but I feel like I'm being too much of a teacher right now because it's like I'm trying to hold your hand and get this going.
Teach me, senpai.
Nope, we're done. Episode ends.
No senpai.
Episodes, we're done. Get out of here.
I'm over. My timer says we got a minute, kid.
Your timer's wrong, kid.
No, it's not.
12
kid.
seconds, kid.
Get out of here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 2 of our FortressCraft Let's Play. We've gotten half of something done because of the fact that I've been having to teach Benny boy here. But you know what? Just as
it's like we're teaching the audience, like they're learning with me.
they are. So just to make sure we've done something, I'll go ahead and finish this conveyor line. And then we'll sign off. So what I want, because I don't know about you, but my playstyle is neat and clean, and I put everything underground if possible. So we'll build a sub-basement, and that's where we'll be putting all of our most of our machines and like all the ugly conveyor belts that would be wrapping around our base. We'll just go underground.
Okay.
So
I mean, I wanted to put a gym down there, but okay.
Then build a sub-basement. Sometimes I have sometimes I have
I got
like,
a lift, you know. I got a lift, and sometimes you gotta say, hey, this is my time.
that's
This is
fine.
my time to live.
We'll build a sub basement. So for instance, this is one huge thing. So if those that are playing this game for the first time, you can see that on the conveyor belts there's arrows on the side. Those truly show you which direction is the conveyor is facing. So sometimes you'll be on the side of it and you'll be like, I can't see the top, but which direction is it facing? That's how you know is the arrows on the side.
You just keep talking.
What?
You didn't see?
No.
Oh, is it just my screen that shows all those torches?
Yep. Oh wait.
Okay, I'm like, I threw 50 torches.
Oh, okay. I know what you're trying to do. Yep. Sorry. Okay.
You're just like, and that's why, kid. And I'm like, bing, 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 bing.
You want to see that? I can do that to you though. It backfired.
Oh, stop! Stop!
The wrath of the sun is upon you.
Oh man, I can't see anything.
Nope.
Oh, and as always, kids, keep it real.